Me from the Mama Diaries. So nice
Hi,
to meet you.
lovely to meet you as well.
So
I
I
like
read
the backdrop.
the book. I I read the book a few years ago and I loved it. So, when I heard the movie about the movie, I was an absolute I had to see this movie.
Yeah.
Um, so the romance between Solène and Hayes, it's obviously the main focus of the story. I
Right.
personally, I found their relationship to just be so intoxicating. I was immediately drawn into them, rooting for them. What is it about them that you think makes them so compelling?
I don't know because I'm actually really I'm still floored when I hear from readers and how touched they are and how moved they are. Like I feel like I just kind of bared my soul and there's a lot of me in Selene. And Hayes is like my perfect guy. So there's a lot of my husband. There's a lot of former boyfriends, like the best of them, and then a couple of celebrities that people I don't know, and like other like influences that not necessarily people I know, not necessarily celebrities, but like I meant to make him posh. So, like I have this idea of like what the perfect posh British guy is, and so I put in layers of that, and I think I just got his voice really well, and her voice was so clear to me, and I think their interactions, whether it's like witty repartee or just like deeper conversation, feel very real, and I think that's what draws readers in because I think they come off the page because they sound like real people, if that makes sense. Um, I don't I don't know that there was some kind of magic trick. I just think I was trying to be as honest as I possibly could. I had a relationship with a guy who was 20 when I was like 25. So he was at that point, even my friends were like, what are you doing? He's a baby. He can't even drink. Like, and I was like, oh, come on. Like, but I got a lot of like, yeah, like a lot of like blowback from my friends. And, but I wrote every moment of that relationship in a journal. And so when I was writing this book, I would just go back to the journal and be like, what was he saying? Like, what at 20, what was he good at in bed? What was he not good at? Or like, what was he like, how capable was he of like understanding emotion and feeling and like, deep, like how much could admit? How much could he not like, because he was very mature to me at the time. And even going back to looking like, God, this guy was really mature. And so I thought that's totally believable. Hayes can be this mature. Like I get a lot of people like, oh my God, you could never be that way. And it's like, well, I dated him. So there's a lot that I borrowed from. So I think it just made it, I think it's just making them real and just trying to be as honest and not like this kind of fluffy idea of what a celebrity is or what a guy in a boy band is, but making them real. Like, and even like with my time with the New Kids, like I knew at least a couple of them like real, you know what I mean? And so I, it's not just this kind of guy in a poster. It becomes much more than that. And so I think that's the secret is just like kind of peeling back the layers and making sure you have it all in there and you know your characters inside out.
That makes sense. I plan on rereading the book. I've seen the movie already, love it, and now
Oh,
I
good.
give it a reread.
You do. Thank
Yeah.
you.